going on, guys? Cody and Nora. Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to SkullEnvy.com's next video on creamy chicken keto broccoli soup. Great recipe for families or for meal prep. Whenever you cook something in the Instant Pot, which we're going to be going over here in a moment, you know that it's a great meal prep recipe.
What we are using today is 1.5 pounds of chicken, cream cheese, butter, some broccoli, chicken stock, onion, heavy cream, garlic, salt, pepper, and cumin. Today on this are 61 grams of protein, 78 grams of fat, and only 8 carbs. So it's a great low carb option.
All right, so the first thing we're going to start with is actually cutting the chicken. Now we got what, 1.5 pounds chicken?
Yeah.
So 1.5 pounds chicken, you can kind of pivot this recipe depending upon how many people you're feeding. You can do 1 pound, 1/2 pound, 5 pounds, whatever you want to do. So let's go ahead and bust this out. So we're going to put this, and I think we're cooking the whole thing in the crock pot, aren't we?
The Instant Pot?
Instant Pot, crock pot, Instant Pot. This thing's amazing. We've got a full review coming up on this. There's a link down in the description if you guys want to check this out. It is, I mean, it's kind of like a kitchen by itself.
And everything.
It's got like 12 different settings. But yeah, you guys can check that out if you're interested. This is not a ad for Instant Pot. It's just a really cool tool.
Use it all the time. Now I'm just going to cut my chicken into bite-sized pieces so it'll cook easier. Onions. We're kind of just going to put the chicken aside for now because the garlic and onions have to go in first before anything else. So on low carb diets, you're always going to want to use your measuring cup and measure out because even just the slightest bit of carbs more will make a big difference. So first of all, we are going to go ahead and saute our garlic. So there is actually a saute button here. Somewhere. There we go. It's gonna just be 1 teaspoon of garlic. We're gonna add that first, always garlic first. So on the saute function, it actually just heats right up without the lid on it. So that's a great thing for garlic or cooking your meat first and then adding the rest of the stuff in after. And it usually just takes a couple minutes for the garlic to heat up. And right now it's very fragrant, so that's when you know it's done. Next we want to add our onions right in. And then we cook the onions until they are clear, translucent looking.
All right, so next we're gonna add the chicken broth and the chicken.
It's gonna be 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Safety first.
Always try to be safe when you're cooking in the kitchen, especially if you are under 18. Make sure you get parent or guardian. Always make sure you thoroughly clean your cutting board surfaces between meals. Now, I'm not an expert chef, I'm not a chef at all. I just work the camera and edit the videos, but always make sure you thoroughly clean the cutting board between meals. This is more of an amateur, fun time recipe cooking. We're not professional chefs, so we don't play them on the internet. We are doctors though. Just kidding, not even close. Just a disclaimer, we are definitely not doctors.
Next we are going to add all of the other ingredients in, and then we're going to set it to the soup setting.
So now that everything's in, We're gonna go ahead and turn it to the soup setting and put it in for
30 minutes.
30 minutes. And that's the cool thing about the Instant Pot, does all the work for you. Alright, so it looks like the Instant Pot is just about done. I think it's been about 30 minutes.
Yep.
Let's hit it. Releasing the pressure of the Instant Pot. Alright, bud, it's funny, huh? Funny stuff. So this will release, it takes a few seconds.
So now we're gonna open it up and check it out.
Alright, so it turned out absolutely amazing. You have a few options here for prepping your meals. Now we use these Pyrex containers all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and have you dish up 1 serving in the Pyrex container. Hold this for me, buddy. So we got that. Other options you have while she's getting this together, you can actually use these meal prep containers. I'll leave a link to both these down below if you guys want to check them out. We use these meal prep containers all the time to actually be able to prep out a couple of days worth of meals. So that's a great option as well.
Yeah.
So you can see we've got 1 serving right here of this. Also, you can use a food scale. So a food scale is a very valuable tool to be able to break this up into even proportions. So if you're trying to break this up into 3 or 4 different serving sizes, that's something you could do. Now, we've got a serving here. The last thing to do is the taste test. So since it's her recipe, she's gonna go ahead and do the taste test. Start out, take a little bite, see how it tastes. It's got chicken and broccoli, which are staples. How's it taste?
Delicious.
Delicious? Try it with.
So good. I think I need a bigger spoon.
Get a big chunk of it.
Just kidding.
You ready? You're gonna shovel it in. Alright guys, really appreciate you checking out this video of us cooking these meals for SkullEnvy.com. We got the kids coming in and out of all these different videos. We got 4 kids total, but you see different ones popping in and out. There are some links down below to check out the stuff we used here today. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications so you can see more of these videos. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.